Hello friends! Okay, so we'll get started here in just one moment. Sorry if it's loud, Ryan's blow drying or air blowing, blow drying, blower, the driveway. So I think he's almost done, so. Anywho, how's everybody doing? I've missed you. I took a day off yesterday. I never, ever, ever take days off. With my, form of work, it's really hard to take days off just because I always have my phone and it's so easy just to talk to you guys. But yesterday I was very conscious about putting my phone down and just being with my kids and our family. So it was a nice little break. It was a nice little day off. So I hope you guys all had a good day off as well. Saturday. Where'd you get your floral top you had on last week? Lisa, I linked it on my Like It to Know It, which you can find all of my outfits and everything. I'm gonna do this, hold on. Let's do makeup. This is where you can shop. I'm typing it out in the comments as we speak. So to shop all the makeup I'm about to use, you can shop right there, rayahopebeauty.com. And then to shop all of my outfits, you can shop on my Like It to Know It. It's a free app. It's honestly the easiest way to shop. It's really fun. It's kind of like Instagram, but it's shoppable. So I'll take a picture in my outfit and then you can click on the kimono and it will take you straight to where I got the kimono and you can add it to cart. It's kind of confusing sometimes because you guys will be like, your link took me to Target. I'm like, yeah, that's where I got it, Target. But it gives me a very small commission. I'm talking I think I linked something yesterday and I got 2 cents. If you guys bought it, I made 2 cents. But whatever. At least you guys, it's a win-win. And then if you're not following me on Instagram, I'm going to post my link for that as well. So make sure you're following me in all of those spots. I'm going to go ahead and pin all 3 of those links here in the comments. So my makeup is on rayahopebeauty.com. My outfits are on my Like It to Know It, which if you search Raya Hope on Pinterest, YouTube, Like It to Know It, anywhere, you can find it anywhere. You can find me anywhere. Okay, so I'm just sharing this to my other pages. I've lost track of where I've shared it to. So I'm going to share it again. Alright. So, how's everybody doing? Yeah, it's always good to have some family time. You're not seeing the link? Lisa, it should be pinned right here in the comments. Oop, I pinned Jill's link. Or Jill's comment. Hold on, let me find my comment. There you are. Pin. Okay, there we go. Pinned my comment now. Hello, hi guys, how are you all? Hi. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. So for today's makeup, I kind of posted what I'll be doing in the description, which I'm sure most of you guys saw that already, but we're going to be doing all cream foundations, concealers, all the things. I did this for the first time the other day, and I could not believe my skin. It looked so good, not to be braggy or anything, but it looked so soft and glowy and healthy. I was even talking to my makeup girlfriends and I was sending them selfies. I'm like, look at my skin. They're like, holy crap, what'd you use? But I can't believe it took me 4 years to do this routine. I don't know. There's just something in my head that I thought oh, I can't wear all that cream foundation. I have oily skin. It's going to look terrible on me. And then I had a customer ask me if I would do an all cream look. And I'm like, give them what they want. So I did it, and I'm so glad I ventured out of my comfort zone, which I'm always preaching to you guys about. I should take my own advice. And I was so in love with it, to the point where even Ryan was like, are you using a different foundation? Did Unique launch a new foundation? I'm like, you're so cute, but no. So yeah, I'm excited to share this little routine with you guys. So if you missed it, we're going to do it again, but I'm really a huge fan. So we are going to be using the stick foundations, and I love these. They're super hydrating on your skin, so they make for great coverage if you have mature skin, meaning a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, because liquid will tend to like settle into those fine lines. Stick or cream foundations kind of sit more on the surface. They don't seep in as much. So I'm going to show you guys all the tricks. So the first thing that we're going to start with is our concealer. We're going to use the shade Scarlet. So for everyone, I don't care how dark your skin is, how light your skin is, if you want to do this routine, you are going to use the same two foundations for the contour and the concealer. Concealer, Scarlet. Contour, chenille is the color. Chenille. And I checked. Everything I'm using is in stock. I've already looked. We good. So first things first is, sorry, I feel like I had a burp. Is we're going to do the stick foundation in the shade Scarlet first underneath our eye. And what I like too about these cream foundations, the stick foundations, is that you just like go right on. And now I'm going to cover this blemish. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to the party. Just like that. And then I'm going to highlight just in my little highlighted areas, which are around my mouth, center of the forehead, just like that. All right, so stick foundation in Scarlet is on, and now we're going to take the shade, which one do I want to do first? Would you say they are more or less coverage than the liquid? They're the same. They're the same coverage. They're full coverage. Okay, so now we're going to do the stick foundation, the shade Chenille for our contour, and I'm just going to line from, again, top of the ear to the corner of the mouth is kind of where you're keeping this little line, and I'm just going to go around this area, and then following my hairline, just going to start off slow, just go on like the temples, and then around the jawline, I'm just going to do a teeny tiny bit. I did a little too much last time. So stick foundation in Chenille and Scarlet are what we have on right now. So highlighted areas are super easy. So under eyes, center of the forehead, or I'm sorry, center of the face. And then contour is just, you can kind of think of it as an E and a 3, just like that. See? 3E. Okay? I don't really like to contour this area right here. I have a very kind of narrow head. So if I contour this area, I just make my head look even more narrow. So if you want to contour that area, if you have a much rounder face, it's totally fine. Foundation never sits right on my nose. I don't know why I do everything you do and I use everything you use. It cracks almost immediately. It doesn't sit right. It moves around a lot. So exfoliating is really going to help. I forgot to contour the side of my nose. Exfoliating is really going to help you. And message me. Let's troubleshoot it together and we'll figure out what you can use. Did you get the floral top at Pink Lily? The floral top, no, that was from Abercrombie. I linked it right here, Lisa. I'll write it again. Like it to know it, and you're going to search Ray of Hope there. Okay, so now for our rest of our coverage, I'm going to use the shade Lace in my stick foundation. So this is the shade Lace, which is like my true shade. And I'm just going to kind of mark everywhere else up with this. This is going to act as like our coverage. So as you see, there's not much room to put this, which is kind of nice because that means you're not wearing a ton of foundation. So if you too don't really like wearing a lot of foundation, this is another really great option for you because you don't really need a lot. So that's pretty much it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Kabuki brush by Unique, and this is super important for applying this. Chenille is still in stock. I just looked. So we're going to take this and we're just going to start dabbing all over like this. So first thing, because we are using the same brush to do this, I'm going to go over the highlighted portions and the spots that I have my regular foundation first before I go in to start mixing in the contour color because it is darker. I don't want to like smear it all over. So we're just going to kind of avoid, and I'm just kind of dabbing. Just dab, 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 dab. Like so. We say you message me. Do you mean private message or messenger? Both. Any way you'd like, Joy. I check all of my messages, all of my inboxes. I know I'm a little bit behind because I took the day off yesterday, but I will be responding to all of my messages today. So if you've messaged me in the last day or so and you haven't heard back, I will be getting back to you today, I promise. So send me a message here on Facebook is the best way. And I will respond to you. All right, so same thing. We're just going to kind of dab, dab, dab all over. And then always blend down the neck. Always, always, always. It's so important to get that really flawless looking coverage. Just made my makeup order. Yay, I'm so excited, Shani. go natural in my hair? I would, but I have psoriasis and I get like really severe psoriasis on my scalp. So when I do go like natural, it's not comfortable for me. So that's why I'm blonde. I've been doing my makeup with your techniques for years and you put on color when needed. Yay! Awesome, Amanda. So yes, if you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. My name is Rhea Hope there. And then make sure that you are messaging me a selfie facing a window if you need to be color matched. All right, so for this contour, I'm just simply tapping, blending, kind of moving around this product in this area. I'm not going higher or lower or anything. I'm just kind of dabbing in this area. So same thing with our contour up above. Just dab, 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 kind of smoosh around a little bit. I'm not using a heavy hand. I'm using a super, super light hand. I'm just kind of, as you see, just dabbling at the product, and this is blending it out super easily and very, very flawlessly. So even using a cream contour or cream highlight does not need to be scary or intimidating, especially if you are using the right products with the right tools. So again, this is the Kabuki brush from Unique, and we have on the stick foundations in the shade Chenille for the contour, the shade Scarlet for the highlight, and then my true shade, like my all over shade, is the shade Lace. I wish I could pull off your short hair. Oh, you're so sweet. Right now, Chenille's out of stock until May 8th. It's not for too long. Marcy, message me if you need any other recommendations. So what you could also do with Chenille's, you could actually go a shade higher or a shade lower. It doesn't have to be exactly Chenille. Just as long as it's a shade or two darker than your natural skin tone, that will be absolutely perfect for contouring. All right, so same thing around here on the jawline. I'm just simply, just like I did before, just kind of dabbling, dab, dab, dab at the product. Yay, hello guys. And if you didn't know, you can actually click the turn on live notification button up in your right hand corner, and you could turn on live notifications. That way Facebook will just alert you when I go live. It'll be like, Ray is live, and you can come hang out. Okay, so we're pretty much done. Look how beautiful that contour is, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. So dewy. So dewy. Okay, so now that we're looking super great, I am going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to kind of really go over these fine lines areas and then my eyelid. Wherever you find that you get like really good creasing happening going on, I always kind of dab over those little crease areas with the blending bud, and that's just going to smooth it out. So that's really, really important. So now I am going to do a little bit more of Scarlet on my under eye just because I really want that really bright under eye and this really happy blemish down there. Okay, and then now I'm just going to go over it with the blending bud, and I accidentally forgot to make this damp, so this is dry right now. But it doesn't seem to matter too much for this, just because we're not like really tailoring everything. We're just kind of like perfecting it, because I don't want anything to look patchy or look like it's sitting on my skin. I want everything to look very blended and very soft. So I want to make sure that I do that before I go in with my setting products, which really do, you want to make sure everything looks super smooth before you set anything. All right, where are you? Do you ever use eye primer? I don't personally use eye primer just because I have a really good like pre-makeup routine. So if you don't have a good makeup routine, pre-makeup routine, highly recommend this. I always spray my face down with the setting spray, and then I go in with a mattifying face primer, and then I do my setting spray again. And I do that all over my face, my eyes, my lips, everywhere. And then I'm going to take my setting powder and I'm going to mist it with my setting spray. And then I'm going to grab my setting powder, and I'm using a baking technique. I popped the cap off mine so I could really get in there. And like I said before, make sure everything looks really soft before you go in with your setting powder, because once you set it, it's like, that's it. That's all she wrote. So now that I've done that, now I'm going to go in with my setting powder, and we're going to apply this all over where we used our concealer, and then where we want like really highlighted and popped. So where I put my contour, I'm not going to use this product because I don't want it to hide the fact that we contoured. Defeats the purpose. So this is more of a brightening technique as well. It's really great if you have oily skin or if you live somewhere where it's really humid, this is a really great product for that. Something else I did the other day that I really liked is I actually took my setting powder and I applied it around the contour, which kind of just made it look a little bit softer, which I actually really liked. All right, so now we're gonna take our fan brush and I'm just gonna sweep away any of that product. This is another little tip for you guys too. If you do have a blemish like I did, something that I found, do you ever find that when you put on your makeup and you're trying to cover your blemish, sometimes it seems impossible. It like won't cover. It won't like attach. Does that make sense? Something that I've noticed for myself when I do have one of those blemishes like that is apply your setting powder on top of it. It almost absorbs the setting powder. So apply your foundation, apply your concealer, apply your whatever you want over it, but then set it really well and it will stay. So if you do get frustrated like I do with that, the setting powder is a really good trickaroo. Okay, so now that we've set our highlighted areas, it's already looking much more full coverage. Now we're going to set everything else so everything stays in place like all day long. Hello, hi guys, welcome. I think you missed my comment. What do you do if your natural shade is scarlet? So you would use the same shade for scarlet if that is your natural shade. You're just going to want to make sure you pick up the setting powder because it's a translucent color, so it's going to make it even more highlighted, if you will. So you do want to make sure that you grab this if your true shade is scarlet. The name of the sponge, these ones are by Unique. You get the large and the small when you buy them, and then this one is by Real Techniques. You can get it at like Walmart or Amazon. Is chenille better than the other bronzers? In my opinion, I like chenille the best for contouring, but I do know a lot of people that use Georgette also. It is a little bit darker, but you could go down one shade or go up one shade. You can kind of play around with it. Okay, so now for the rest of the setting, I am gonna do my pressed powder in the shade Chenille. I did look at this one. This one is in stock. And we're going to set and kind of enhance our contour with this a little bit. So I'm going to take my tapered blusher brush, tap off, and I'm kind of going out of order with this because with the cream routine, this is what works better. That was difficult to say. So I'm going to take this and kind of swirl and go over where we contoured, and I'm going to use a little bit lighter of a hand because this is more of a setting product than a contour product right now. So we're just going to kind of do little swirls over that. It is going to enhance the contour, but we're going to blend it out here in a second, so don't worry. So same thing over here. Just kind of doing very light swirls over it, and this is going to set the product so it doesn't look powdery, doesn't look heavy on our skin, and it still really gives us that really nice bronzy glow. I always blend down my neck and then around the forehead. Same thing. I'm using a super light hand. I'm using the tapered blusher brush. If you guys don't have this brush yet, oh my goodness, it's so amazing. It's such a great brush. It is the perfect contour brush. It does all the work for you. All right, so I'm going to take just a teeny tiny bit more and I'm going to squeeze and we're going to run this down the sides of the nose, bottom of the nose, and then I like to take it around the bottom lip. Kind of gives you more of a pouty expression. Wherever you put a contour is going to recede. Wherever you put something highlighted or nothing at all pops forward. So just like so. So now if you're looking at the contour like, oh, it looks a little bright. I don't know if I can do that. It looks a little dark. Now we're going to take our pressed powder. And this is in the shade Taffeta, but if you are Taffeta, the shade Poplin would work. But again, just message me and I can give you a recommendation on what color would be best for you. So now I'm going to kind of go around the contour, which is going to soften this line up. It's also going to set the rest of my face, giving it a little bit more coverage. But I'm not going on top of the contour, if you can tell. Just kind of going around it. And the pressed powders from Unique, you guys, if you haven't grabbed them yet, oh my gosh, they're such great pressed powders. They're so soft, they're so lightweight, and they give great coverage. All right, so just like so. Now we're fully set. We are going to add a little bit of some blush so we don't look so washed out. I'm going to use the pressed blush in the shade Sisterly. If you haven't grabbed this color, definitely snag it ASAP. It is the best blush in the history of blushes, you guys. Look at how stunning that color is. It just gives you this most gorgeous, like glowy, like flushed. It's not too bright. It's not too intense where you're like, oh, nice blush. But it's so pretty. So again, this is shade Sisterly, and I just like to tap this on the apple of my cheek and work up to the hairline just like this. Just like so. I know, it's so pretty. Am I blurry for anybody else? If I am, I can undo from my Wi-Fi. I think that'll help. All right, so now sticking with the cream, we are gonna go in with the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Lustrous. I'm gonna apply this on my finger. And again, if you do have mature skin or a lot of fine lines and wrinkles, this color is really, really great. This product is really great because of the cream. The heat from your hand really like meshes it and melts it into your skin. So it becomes really soft, and look at how pretty and glowy that is. Oh, it's so pretty. So we're just gonna take this and then we're just dabbing it on the highest parts of your cheekbones. If I use Hermosa, what color should I be for the contour? You'll also use chenille. You could do the chenille contour in the powder or the cream. Both work amazing. Not blurry. Can you show us close up of your finished makeup? Yes, I can, Alexis. Okay, good. I'm not blurry. Okay, good. All right, so I am going to just enhance it really fast. I'm going to use the same product, the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly now, just because Lustrous is out of stock. And I'm just going to enhance that. Look at that. Woo, so good. All right. Our face is done. Gonna throw on my eyebrows really fast. So we have two eyebrow products. We have one, which is the brow pencil that I'm gonna use today. And then we also have one Brow Obsession palette, which is a really, really great palette. And that one is still in stock. The brow pencil in blonde is still in stock as well. But if you're unsure what product to grab, just message me and I can give you some help on what would work best for your preference, your skin type, your skin tone, your skill level. Tell me everything. But mostly I just need a selfie facing window. Which nail work with tool as well. Ellie, you might want to go down one shade. Ordered again. Yay, Melinda. I know you already said this already, but I'm late. What 3 foundation shades did you use? I used the shade Scarlet for my highlight for my under eye. I used the shade Chenille for my contour. And then my true shade for all over is the shade Lace. So Lace, Scarlet, Chenille. And the stick foundations are actually on sale on the Kudos this month. Which if you're new, the Kudos is basically our monthly deal. Every month it's something different. This month is really great because you get your choice of primer or setting product. So you can pick up the setting spray or the setting powder or the primer, any of the 3 that's still in stock. And then you get your choice of foundation. So you get to choose between the pressed powders, the stick foundation, the liquid, your choice. And then you also get a brush, which it's like a full face. So really, really good deal. I use brow hack. I use waterproof brow mascara and it works pretty good. Yes, so I have used that before. It's the Epic. My foot is stuck there. Where is it? It's waterproof, but we have an Epic mascara in the shade brown, and I was actually using it for a long time as my my brow gel. So if you guys have like longer brow hair, it's a really good, I don't know where it is. It's a really good trick because it almost makes your eyebrows like 3D dimensional. It gives them so much like texture and body. So if you do have really fine eyebrow hair, that's a really great product to kind of run through, which again is the Epic mascara in brown. Yes, so whatever you are in the liquid, you are in the stick. Same like spectrum. So if you're Lace in the liquid, you're Lace in the stick. You said pop-on will work for taffeta. Yes, same color. Yes, private message me. Yay, awesome. You're going to love it. Okay, so brows are done. For today's eye look, I'm going to take the pressed powder in the shade Chenille. I'm going to take it on my fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to dust this in the crease and the brow bone of my eye. And again, if we're going to talk brushes that really matter, this is another one that I swear by. It is the best eyeshadow brush I think I've ever used in my life. It's called the Fluffy Crease Brush. It's the perfect amount of tapered. It's the perfect amount of fluff. It honestly does all the blending for you. I always say this. I never knew blending eyeshadow was so easy until I got this brush. So if you have a difficult time with eyeshadow brushes, or I'm sorry, with eyeshadow looking blended or very soft, definitely make sure that you are, 1, holding your brush towards the back really matters, and then 2, that you have this brush. fluffy crease brush. And then when I'm doing this to my eyes, I always think rainbow, rainbow, zigzag through the eye. All right, so now that we kind of blended that out, now we're going to go in with the Splurge Cream Shadow in the shade Tenacious. And it looks like this. It comes like a moussey cream. It's really, really good. Oh, crap. I forgot that brush. Oh, I have it on the floor. Ha, ha. Okay. Nothing like using brushes on the floor. And this, the color is the shade Chenille in your eyes. So I use Chenille in my eyes and the contour. Okay, so now we are going to do the cream eyeshadow. And again, we're using the shade Tenacious. If you have a hard time getting your eyeshadow to pop or to stay in place, these cream shadows are so incredibly easy. They had a nickname for a while. They were called Idiot Proof. It's so terrible, but it's so true. Anyone can use these. They are so easy, you guys. I'm using the cream brush, and I'm just simply tapping it in and going straight over. And now, like I said, these go on like a cream. They dry into a powder finish. They are so light on your eyes. Can't even tell you have anything on. They are crease proof, smudge proof, all day proof. They have matte colors, and they have this really pretty kind of sheeny color. I don't like to say it's glitter or anything like that. There's no fallout to them either. But these are the best. So if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your eyes, this product is the business. It's so good. And again, I'm using the cream brush to apply. And they're really layerable. They're very easy to use, and they last for quite a long time. Now I'm just going to take whatever's left over and then blend this into the outer crease. They have primer, setting product, foundation, and brush. Yes, exactly. Are the cream shadows being retired? They are. But this one is one of my favorites, and it's still in stock. But how easy is that? And then now I'm going to take my fluffy crease brush, and we're just going to blend that out really easy. All right, and now I'm going to... So this is the Brow Obsession palette. This is the other option that you have for your brows. And I love it because you get 2 powders, 2 highlights, and then a pomade. I'm going to take the liner shader brush. I'm just going to grab the darker brow palette color, which is in the Brunette palette. And I'm going to line my under eye with this, like right underneath my lashes. This just gives it more of like a finished, cohesive look. Just like that. Same thing over here. So I love that I can use products multiple ways with this line. So again, if you have yet to grab your chenille pressed powder for contour and for eyeshadow, also make sure you grab the brow palette. All right, now I'm going to take my eyeliner in the shade Perfect, which is the best eyeliner ever. It's only $15, stays where you put it, doesn't build up, doesn't smudge or smear. It's so good. It's in the shade Perfect, which is just like the black. Okay. Are you gonna cut your hair when your hairdresser open? Yes. Not a lot, but I'm gonna cut the back. I'm venturing into mullet land. I'm like creeping in. Liner brush retiring? No, I don't think so. I don't think it is. Okay, so now let's set our makeup. So I'm going to use my setting spray, which is so important, you guys. If you're not setting your makeup, it makes a really big difference. Not only does it take away the makeup-y look or the powdery look, but it also helps everything to stay in place all day, helps you to prevent transferring on your phone or on people or whatever. But my favorite part of it is it takes away that powdery look. So always set your makeup. This whole brand is called Unique, and it's all available right here. RheaHopeBeauty.com is where you can find it. Yeah, I know. Hairstylists are going to be booming. They deserve it, though. They work really hard. Okay, so now for lashes. I always like to set my makeup before I do my lashes because I don't like making my lashes even more wet with the setting spray after I've done them. So the first thing that I'm going to do is go in with the lash primer. And this lash primer actually won a bunch of awards, which is really cool. But lash primer, just like it's a crime not to prime your face, It's a crime not to prime your lashes. It does so much. It makes them longer, it makes them fuller, it hydrates them, it helps them to curl. So if you have short lashes and you've been trying to get that volume, or you had to take off your lash extensions with what's going on, definitely grab the lash primer. Okay, so that's on. Another trick too with lash primer is let it get a little bit tacky. So I apply it and then I'll kind of move a little bit slower. And now I'm going to take the 4D mascara and we're going to go from the base of the lash all the way up. And this mascara, you guys, is the bomb. It is so good. It has fibers and gel infused in it, so there's no fallout of the fibers. It gives you not only really great length, but it gives you really great volume as well. I feel like a lot of the mascaras out there nowadays give you one or the other. This has been the first mascara I've tried in a very long time that gave me both. So what I do with this guy is I just kind of work in sections on my lashes. I work on the inner, the outer, and I'll kind of like pull at them. And then same thing here in the center, and then I always kind of like go along the back side. But look at that. Isn't that amazing? They literally touch my eyebrows. Yes, I'm going to curl my hair with you guys with the flat iron today. I got my Zote. Yay, awesome. Have you ever had to curl your lashes, or do they naturally curl? My lashes used to not curl until the Esteem Lash Serum, which is our lash growth serum. It's like $24. It's under lashes on my website. You could actually use it on your eyebrows and your lashes, but I honestly believe that it's helped my lashes curl, become stronger, longer, fuller, and help to curl them. The lash primer also helps to curl them. Swear by that combo. You can actually get all three together in a set, which is discounted under lash sets on my website, which again, everything I'm using is available on my website right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. And if you want to score some stuff on sale, check out it under sets and collections. Everything that's in a collection or in a set is already discounted, and it's the biggest bang for your buck. Okay. You guys, these lashes are crazy. So good. Love it. All right, so now for lips, I'm going to do my lip liner in the shade Prudent. This has been one of my go-to lip looks lately because it's very pretty. It's corally. It kind of gives you this like springtime vibe. It's really, really pretty. And it's in stock. Yes, we do ship to Canada. We ship to all over the world. If you live anywhere, you can shop from my website. You're just going to scroll to the very bottom of the website and you can choose your country's flag. That way the website will turn into your currency. And your language, which I think is really cool. So if you live in Mexico or Ireland or Canada or UK or wherever, you can shop right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and the products ship from your country. So you don't have to wait. They're not coming from America. We have warehouses all over the place. I do not curl my eyelashes anymore. Is it warm? Yes, it's like 85 today, I think. 86. It's really hot today. Oh, thank you. I like the length of it. It's just I want to trim up the back. I feel a little mullety. At the Serum, Primer 4D Epic. Yay! So good. All right, so lip liner in Prudent. And we're going to line our lips with this. And these lip liners, you guys, are so creamy. They're only $15. They're actually all retiring, so if you haven't grabbed them yet, definitely do so. I grabbed a few. But this color is my favorite. Again, it's a shade Prudent. And we're going to fill in our whole lips with this. Okay. So, now that we filled in the whole lip, which is actually a really pretty lip look all by itself, we're going to take the lipstick in the shade Extravagant, which is this really bright coral, but when it's on over this lip liner, it kind of tones down the color. So we're going to take this in the center. Just like that. And then now we're going to top it with the lip gloss in Loveable, which is this really pretty kind of like lucid pink. And I'm going to apply it on top. And it kind of changes the color into being this really pretty coral pink. Just like that. Ta-da! Thank you. You can definitely watch this on the replay as soon as I get off. So with the foundation primer brush, Tammy, you're going to go to my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and you're going to click on Kudos, Kudos. And that will take you right to it. Actually, I think if you actually click on my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, I think I have it set up to take you directly to the Kudos. Anyway, so you don't have to do anything. How long will your lipstick last? So I will not have to even touch my lipstick, usually like 4 to 5 hours. And another tip too with lipstick is after you put it on, try not to eat or drink anything for like 5 to 10 minutes to let the product saturate into your lips. That way it'll help to last even longer. So someone had asked to get a close-up of my makeup. So there it is. Up close and personal. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. So let me know if you guys need any help, if you need any recommendations, if you need to be color matched, send me a selfie facing a window. Jerry, this is called Unique, and it's all available right here, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and everything also has a love it guarantee. So if you don't love anything for any reason, you can always return it or exchange it, no problem. We have a 2-week money back guarantee. So within 2 weeks, you'll definitely know if you like a product or not. So if you don't love it, return it, get your money back. I'll even help you to do it. So let me know if you guys need any help or if you need any recommendations. If you're not sure what products to get or what colors you are, just send me a selfie facing a window and I would be thrilled to help you. You can message me here on Facebook. I actually pinned my Facebook name, Rhea Coleman, in the description of this tutorial. So you can click on my name, it will take you to my Facebook and you can message me there. Or you can message me on Instagram. If you go to Instagram and go to Rhea Hope, you can message me there. You can message me anywhere. I always check all of my inboxes. So feel free to reach out. I would be thrilled to help you guys. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Just send me a message with your comment and I will be so happy to help answer that for you. So I hope you guys all have a beautiful rest of your Sunday and a good start to your week. I want the lip products order. Jerry, message me and I can give you the link. This kimono was originally from Target, but I'll try to find a comparable one. It was like 2 years ago, so I don't think it's there. No, we are cruelty-free. We are cruelty-free. The only reason we don't have the label cruelty-free on our products is because one of our canisters is made in a warehouse that does. Our product is not. It's just the canister. I forget which one it is. It might be this or it might be the liquid foundation bottle. I forget. But where the bottle is made, they do. So that's the only reason that we can't have it written on our thing. But I think they're working on switching manufacturers of the bottle so we can have it because none of our product is tested on animals. And I know this because I've asked the CEO themselves. I've heard this explanation from his mouth. Self-tanner, message me and I can give you the link to it. I would be so happy to help. All right, guys, I'll see you actually here in a few minutes. I forgot I was going to get back on and do my hair. Just like sitting here staring at your comments. So I'll see you guys in like 5 minutes and we'll curl my hair together. All right, guys, see you in a minute. Bye.